Elizabeth Tyson is new projects manager and researcher for the Wilson Center's Science and Technology Innovation Program. She joins us today to talk about Science Hack Day. Elizabeth, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So let's start with the preliminaries. What is a science hack? What is a Science Hack Day?
So Science Hack Day is an open access event. It is a 48-hour marathon where programmers, designers, artists, basically curious citizens all get together over a weekend and see what they can prototype in 48 hours.
So the definition of hack in this case is a solution to a problem, a quick
Correct,
solution.
a creative solution. Creative and quick solution to a problem.
You know, in some usage, hack has negative connotations. You know, a journalism hack is not necessarily, or an acting hack is not necessarily a good thing.
Right, and we want to move it away from the nefarious to the exciting and creative and quick.
How long have these been happening?
These have been going on for about 5 years now. The creator, Ariel Waldman, she will actually be flying out for this Science Hack Day. It's happened over 46 times in 17 different countries.
Wow, global phenomenon.
Global phenomenon. Beijing, St. Petersburg, New York, but never Washington, D.C.
Well, why not? I mean, in some ways that makes sense. Washington often follows versus leading when it comes to really high-end innovation or cutting-edge innovation. On the other hand, this is a city presumably built around solving problems.
Agreed. It is the hotbed of complex challenges and people who are geared to solve those challenges, but it's also reemerging as a space for creative types. And I think that combined with the following from the West Coast is why it's a perfect time to bring Science Hack Day to DC. In addition, we're seeing these models starting to pop up all around DC. For example, USAID will be hosting a hackathon in a couple of weeks using data from Latin America on exploring violence trends and why and what and how is going on down there. This weekend, My America Developers Summit will be happening at the Department of the Interior, where people will hack away on how to best bring digital services to our public lands.
And the tech sector in the DC area is actually quite large.
It is. It's a really exciting time to be in tech in DC. You have, instead of this venture capitalist business model, you are bringing that model to civics and government and working towards the public good. And I think it's a niche that a lot of people who work in tech have been waiting for and are really excited to get into here.
So the Science Hack Day that you're going to be hosting right here in ye old Wilson Center, correct?
Yes, we are.
So bring your sleeping bag and spend the night.
Bring your sleeping bag. Our floors are not soft, but we are hosting the first Science Hack Day in Washington, D.C. We are collaborating with Arts Edge, a digital learning platform from the Kennedy Center for the Arts. They hopefully will bring in their design and art network, and we will bring in our science and tech network.
What's the date?
The date is May 16th and 17th.
I think as a public service, we need to tell people where they can come for more information. Is there a website? Where do they need to sign up? Anything like that you can share?
Certainly. You can visit dc.sciencehackday.org, and you'll find all the information there. You can also directly email the Commons Lab, which is part of STIP, at commonslab@wilsoncenter.org.
And what's the early traffic looking like?
Early traffic, we have 70 people signed up, and we have people coming from all over. Howard University, NIH, some open science foundations, startup, tech innovation hubs, and then curious citizens. Those are my favorite. They just label themselves.
Well, they're the wild cards, right?
They are.
And what about outcomes from the previous hack days? What can you highlight that has emerged from one of these overnight sessions?
Certainly. I think the outcomes or the hacks range from the silly and the ridiculous to actually the very useful for pushing and advancing science and tech innovation.
What's a favorite silly and ridiculous?
A favorite one that I actually discovered last night is called Google Dirt. So we have Google Earth, which shows us images of the Earth. Google Dirt was an attempt to explore 6 feet under, to create an entire platform that could image the dirt that's beneath our feet. This was obviously proposed by geologists. My favorite ridiculous one, which was also quoted by Ariel Waldman in an article, is the beard detector. Beard detector. So it is a USB-connected microscope that detects the growth of your facial hair and tells you when it's time to shave. So
a mirror won't do in this case.
no, not in this case.
And then what about something more substantive? Not to be dismissive of a beard detector,
Sure.
but what about some things that you think, really have opened some eyes as the potential of the kind of problem solving that can occur?
There was one that particularly caught my eye as being early career in the science field, was called the Journal of Brief Ideas. So this is an idea, it's an open access and anyone can contribute journal, which encourages you to actually publish and explain either your methods or your idea in very, very brief form, and allows you to publish results instead of having to sit on them for years for peer review. This helps mix up the pot in science. It helps move it forward a lot faster than our traditional pay-for-service journals, which are closed and take a really long time.
Hurry up and wait. It sets up.
Exactly. Exactly.
So tell me about if someone creates a great idea, who owns it then? If they create a great idea during a Science Hack Day?
Great question. The intellectual property rights are those of the attendees. The sponsors, collaborators, venue has no right to what is created. Traditional hackathon models in the West Coast have actually been used for giant tech firms for recruiting. So in a lot of ways, people are trying to showcase their skills or they're trying to come out with a job. And so intellectual property rights are a big deal. Science Hack Day is a little, lowers the competition bar. So this is more about having fun. However, that isn't to say that you might find a great team and come out with a great product and either scale up in business.
Who knows? They've not been around long enough for that to happen yet.
Not yet. I haven't heard of any commercial applications.
But if you create the beard detector, you own it. That's the good news.
Yes, correct. And our hope is that we are bringing in speakers from agencies like EPA, BLM, NASA to kind of showcase all of this government data or tools or problems that people can work on. So the goal is to have these teams, they can come out with a beard detector, but maybe they also come out with a solution to invasive species on BLM land.
Yeah, it's a fascinating idea, and I look forward, maybe when it's all over, you could come back and tell us about the results.
Certainly.
Great. Will you participate or will you facilitate?
I wish I could participate. I have this problem, but I think I'll be facilitating along with the creator, Ariel Waldman, who will be here.
Great. Well, congratulations on this. Very exciting. Look forward to hearing about it.
Thanks.